I built the tallest base you've ever seen with a farm, indoor basketball court, and you're gonna have to wait and see what we put on the roof. So the tower's gonna be made of log walls and shelves, which means it's a very good thing that I have all of these logs. I don't know how much wood this is, so let's put it in the crafting bench. Finally cleared that up. So now we have a nice clear space to build our base. Here's the very first floor of our tower. We have our log walls for the walls, and if I make a door right here, you can see it actually works like a tower would. We have a staircase going up all the way up here to where we are completely safe unless the cultists learn how to use stairs. But now let's actually decorate the farm. Let's use some of our hedgerows that we got, and let's use them as the border to the floor. Let's just keep adding a bunch of different floral things, make it look very nice up here. And with this, our garden floor is officially set up. But hey, now we've got floor number, well, technically 3. If we're counting the ground floor, we're on floor number 3. And this actually looks super cool. We got to figure out something for this bottom floor, but for now, we are gonna build the living room. But first, we got to build the next floor structure just so we don't mess it up. Oh, what in the world? Just found a hole in the floor. I don't know. Okay, well, we gotta fix that real quick. Can I fix it though? Like, oh wait, maybe. Hold up. I think I just found a little slick spot I could put it in. There should be support right here. There we go. Okay, you know what? This is a little bit off, but we'll find something for it. It's like a little desk. How about that? We could put a nice flat screen TV here. We could watch the cultists. I don't know. We could watch the cultist Olympics. That would be pretty cool. All right, just finished hollowing this out. So we have the structure for the floor of our third. Bro, look how high we are. Hold up, let me go into free cam to check this out. Look at this. 6 log walls tall so far, and we're only on the second floor. Well, technically 3 floors have been built, but dude, this is crazy. This actually is gonna be insane when we're finished. All right, so we still have 400 log walls and 259 shelves. Wonder how tall we're gonna get this to be. But for our second floor, the one we've got right here, this is going to be our living room, a little hangout area, not a bedroom, but just a living room. So let's go get some more of our furniture and let's start wrong floor. Let's start building this out. So it is kind of dark. We will want some torches. So we'll put one right here and one right here for now, and we can get to building. But the thing is, I have fairy lights, so these will actually be able to light up as well, and then we could use the torches for maybe another floor. But let's start making our living room. So we got pillows and we have bean bags, a ton of bean bags. So we could put these all around this little accidental shelf that I placed, and then we could put some fairy lights behind these chairs just to add some backlighting or lighting to the whole room really. And then we could figure out what to put on this little shelf right here. Not a chair. I'm not gonna have wait a second. Yes, I am putting a chair. Bro, story time for the children. All the 4 kids which we've saved. Bro, this is perfect. We can even invite some cultists over if they promise not to kill us. This would be amazing. I could read Green Eggs and Ham and Sam I Am. Yes, this would be perfect. Bemmy Blocks and his luscious locks. Yeah, dude, this would be amazing. Okay, so we got that settled. And then we have a table back here. Put some chairs around it for playing board games for when you're bored. Just like this. Okay, gotta keep adding more though. We can also have some benches. So like a bench right here, and not right here, that'd be kind of crowded, but a bench right here. And then for pillows, we could put it as like footrests for each of the bean bags. I actually like that. All right, this is looking good. Now the colors match. Okay, we're actually getting somewhere. Maybe I could also put some lights behind me, or behind the story time chair. There we go, and that lights up the room a little bit more, and we can take away this torch. Oh, and we got mushroom couches too. I forgot I got these earlier. Yo, what the what? How'd a bunny get on my stairs? Yo, are you trying to eat my carrots? Are you trying to eat my carrots? So here you go. Just don't come upstairs. You can have this carrot right here. Just eat it with care and don't leave a mess. But here we go. We got a flower vase. We can add some flower vases to our... What the what? I just crafted or placed it and it just disappeared. I think I placed it underneath the table. Did I actually do? Oh, I did do that. Okay, well, if your feet are wanting to sniff some flowers, go ahead. You got some down there and you got some up here. Works perfectly. And then we'll put a last little flower vase right next to our couch. It looks pretty nice. Now we have mushroom couches, or we have one mushroom couch. So I wonder what we should do with this. Maybe we could swap out this log bench for a mushroom couch. All right, yeah. So that so far is our living room. Got a story time area for the kids, a place to play board games and sniff flowers with your feet, and a nice little mushroom couch to relax on. There's not really too much room for everything else, but we continue. Now, this next floor is going to be the kids' floor. Okay, so I started construction on the next floor, but I'm realizing we're having an issue. Look how far this staircase goes down. At some point, we're gonna have an entire staircase wrapping around so that the floors become so incredibly tiny. But I think we can fix this and make it so all of our floors are about the same size. All we have to do is spend a lot of shelves on getting all the way back up there. So let's actually try that. Just kind of filling in our staircase now, really. I'm hoping this will work. Let's see. Do I need to do one there? Yeah. Okay, I think I just finally fixed it. That took a long time, which allows us to have this floor with some nice amount of space. And even for this floor, we have a nice amount of space. Man, this is taking a long time. We're on day 618. I might actually beat my record for how many days I've survived. If you're an OG, you know that the most days I survived was when I chopped down every tree on the map. Bro, that was one of the most painful challenges in the world. But now that we have this floor finally done, we can make it into a nice kid's bedroom. So we gotta light up the place. I do want to be able to see. All right, there we go. We got some nice lighting in here, some construction lighting for while we're still building. And now let's go get these tents. So what we'll start out with is a girl's side, and then we'll also have a boy's side. So that way they're all still on the same floor, but they have sides where they can have their own things. We could also do cloth frames, which do usually look very nice around all the kids' beds. And because we have the paintbrush, we can color them too. So it's already the right shade of purple for the koala kid. So all we gotta do is change this blue to be the light blue for the Kraken kid. And there we go. Okay, looking nice. Do the same over here. So now we gotta think what we want to do. In the center, I'm thinking we have a nice common hangout area. So what we can do is we can take our wooden tables and make them into a longer table, just like this. And then where are our chairs at? Here they are. We got 10 chairs, so we'll put one on the end. Why not? And then a few on each side. And for whichever kid just feels like, aw, what? Aw, I was gonna put a chair right there. All right, you know what? We'll do something like this. For whichever kid feels like dying and falling in the fire, he can have that chair. Dude, that is a long fall. It's a tall building we got. And here they can have things like dinner or board games or just hang out in general. Now we got some bean bags for each of the kids. We'll put one on each side of their tents, kind of tucked away, nice and cozy and private. Again, gotta paint them. And there we go. Okay, they all got their bean bags. Oh, I forgot about their bed. I forgot about their beds. Wait, hold up. Yeah, wait. I mean, do we need the beds? I mean, do we honestly need the bed? They have tents, so they're doing fine on sleeping places that they need. And the beds, hey, these beds are not fitting here. I'm telling you that. So in all honesty, maybe we should go without the beds. I don't know exactly where we would put them. So for the beds, I guess right now we're just gonna leave them and maybe use them later. You know what? Let's also add some lights to this area. I can put them at the front of each of their tents. There we go. And then I also have some single blueprints. And we'll put them on the sides here. This really lights up the place. We'll put one next to the stairway, one right on the edge, might as well. And you know what? Because they're kids, I have an idea. We can take some fences that I found, or at least bought, and use them as guardrails for the kids so they don't fall all the way down. There we go. Actually, we can do something like this. So that way you have access to the stairway and you're less likely to fall. Go ahead and paint these. We'll paint these red just to match the Dino Kids section over here. There we go. Now, doesn't this look nice? I don't want to know which kid is going to try to sit in this chair, but hey, it's pretty comfy. And you know, I only risk dying from fall damage. So now what we can do is take away our torches and see if the lighting is good enough. All right, it's a little dimmer, but hey, it actually works. So this is our kid's bedroom, bro. This is insane. We have, how many floors do we have now? 3? We have a kid's bedroom as the 3rd floor. Let me go back up. Look at this. Very nice. Then come down. We got our living room. Very nice. Come down even further and we still got more with our farm. Dude, this is cool. And then we have the bottom floor as well. Absolutely insane. I think I've been going for like close to 7 hours, maybe closer to 6 hours. But I've been doing quite a lot of work, as you can see. This is insane. Look how tall this is, bro. We're gonna make a whole pencil out of this thing. But we go again. Let's add another floor. This has got to be probably my highest effort base I think I've ever built in like all of YouTube. Like there is no base that even comes close to how much effort I put in this one. Actually, no. The biggest food base took me like almost 10 hours, so that is true. All right, now you can see this next floor actually seems to be a little bit taller. It's 2.5 walls tall, which wasn't planned, but this will actually be perfect for our next floor. I'm not gonna say exactly what it is yet. It's gonna be insanely cool, and you would never think to have it in a skyscraper, but let's just go ahead and build it. Okay, that did just take me a very long time, but now we have a floor that is 1 extra shelf taller. You can see these rooms are 2 shelves tall, but this one here is 3 shelves tall, and there's a reason for this. If I go all the way down to the floor and I check back here, we have 2 basketball hoops and a basketball game. And if you can see where this is going, we are making an indoor basketball court on the 4th floor. All right, so let's see. How do we have to place them kind of like facing this way? So we'll put one right here and we'll put the other one facing this side. So we have an indoor basketball court. Actually, I have an idea. If I take out one of these walls right here, pick up the basketball hoop, and let me place the basketball game down real quick. We'll just have this off to the side. Then I should be able to place the hoop closer to the edge just like that. There we go. Then we'll do the same thing with this hoop and we'll replace the wall. Bam, there we go. Basket up. Okay, my legs are now officially broken. Just fell all the way down. Let me climb all the way back up. Okay, here we go. The rule is, you know, is regular basketball. We have a basketball. You have to make a basket just like this. That was a slam dunk, I think, but there is one twist. Don't fall down there or you die. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But let's see, what else can we add to our court? We could do something like this where we have cloth frames on both sides, kind of like as a home team and away team color signifier thing. Yes, that is what we could do. So we could have the home team be, why not a nice light blue, and we can have the away team be a nice red, just like that. Boom. Okay, and then we need some lights, so we could put I don't know, could we put them on top? Oh bro, that looks sick. There's lights going up to the back of the basketball hoop. I don't actually have any more though, so what if I try, can I do anything like this? What the what? Can I put them on the basketball hoop? I think maybe I can't. Yo, do this some backlighting for the actual hoop. What the world? We'll go ahead and take that, I guess. Can we do the same thing on the other side? Oh wait, I think I just ran out of lights. I think I actually just ran out of lights. I don't think I have any more. I'm gonna have to check the bottom. Okay, I got all the lights. I think I have. Let's try to use them to light up this area. Stone lanterns could be good. We could put one underneath each of the cloth frames, just so we have these sides nice and lit. That works decently well. Now I actually found I have a colorful fairy light, so if I could put it, oh, I think I can put it back up there, or at least I could put it on top of the log wall like that. Okay, so boom, both of the hoops have backlighting. This one is more white and that one is more purple to show that it's the away team or the home. I don't know which team is which anymore, but hey, the lighting looks nice. And then we have our basketball game over here, and then we want to have a place for people to watch because basketball games are meant to be viewed. What the what? Hold up, I think I just placed one chair and I ran out. Okay, so we're switching to benches. If you want to watch, go ahead and watch. I think I just ran out of benches too. We are running out of stuff. I really use a lot of furniture. Wait, I just realized it's darker up here. Like if I go down here, watch, it's gonna become lighter. See that change in brightness? Look, I am so high up that the game is not even registering that I'm in my base. Okay, that's actually a little interesting. So I think that's just at nighttime though, because yeah, right here in the day say everything looks fairly normal. But we have some stone pillars. I wonder, I could put them like right under here, make this basketball hoop a little bit cooler. I also found a bunch of stools, so we can have these be for viewing. But then again, the viewing this viewing is not that great. I think what I'm gonna do actually is replace the basketball game with all of the viewing stands, because without viewing stands, I mean, this doesn't look right. So we're gonna have stools for the people who pay $2 per ticket. You guys get to absolutely destroy your butt on these seats. And then if you paid super mega extra, you get an actual wooden chair and you get a nice center view of the game. Very nice. And then finally, we have a couple log benches for those who pay a medium price to get in the game. And there we go. There's our viewing stand. But we could put our fairy light arch back there. Oh, I have a lot of these. We could put all of them behind the viewing stands just like this. That'll help to light up the room. Okay, there we go. That's pretty nice. I have an idea. I have a genius idea. I really hope this works. Okay, oh dude, yes. Hold up. Let's punch out a little hole right here. And with this, we could have the world's most dangerous game of basketball. Hey, look, both the basketballs spawn too. But hey, look, we got a basketball. Just don't hit it outside, okay? I don't know where that's going. All right, you can stay right there. How about that? But that actually keeps the basketball game and all the bleachers. So this is actually very nice. We got our basketball floor right here. This looks pretty cool. And with that, we have our final floor, the top floor that we're gonna be building. I'm gonna use torches for this one, and I'm gonna keep the torches. Gonna have one in each of the corners, or at least as much as we can get in the corners. And let me take care of this raid, and we will finish our base. Day 726. I probably would have gotten a little bit further, but I didn't place the beds for a while. Dude, look at this. I can't even see the top at this angle. I have to come around here, and then I can see the top of our base. Absolutely insane. It even gets wider as you go up. And for the top floor, I've decided it's going to be my floor. So I'm gonna have it be pretty much my bedroom slash, I don't know, like my everything room. Everything I need, that'll be my room. And then our base will finally be complete with 5 floors. We got my floor, which we're gonna complete soon. And then we got the basketball court floor, the kids floor. Then we got the living room floor and the farm floor. What the what, bro? Oh man, I spent so much time, and now I'm finally seeing it all come together. But dude, man, this is the moment. All right, let me go get my bed. Where it at? Where's my bed? Give me my bed right now. I want the blue one. I think that's a giant bed. Yeah, okay, so we got the giant bed. Oh man, all right, we just need our final bit of furniture, and then we're done. All right, I got a good amount of furniture. Let's head up to the top. Okay, so we'll start out with our bed. We're gonna have it be right here. I like it nice and in the center, and on this side, we have nightstands actually. Let me find those. We'll use it. I think we have to place it this way though. Nope. Okay, actually just did all that for no reason. Gotta place it like this. There we go. We could put these stone lanterns right on there. It's so weird being up here at night. Then to look at the view, we have a gazebo where we could step up here, but I actually have 2. So could I do double gazebo? A double gazebo to go up here, bro. And maybe I could actually, hold up, maybe I could push it out further. If I put this gazebo out on the edge like this, dude, we could have a view going out over the, oh man, and I could have a table too, bro. Do I have any chairs? I don't know if I have any chairs. I think I'm gonna take 2 chairs from the basketball court real quick. I'll take 2 stools, so we'll put one right here, and actually no, let's do it side to side. So one right here and one right here, so I can have a dinner all the way up here where I'm about to, look at that, an alpha wolf spawned on me. You've got to be kidding me. The wolf spawned on me. But yeah, here we got our nice dinner for 2. You know, just don't look down or you'll die. We could also add a picnic blanket over here for the times that I want to have lunch without doing some death-defying stunt. And here's where we could put our chopping board to chop whatever vegetables or things we might need to. I have street lanterns as, oh dude, oh, make it nice, you know, make the setting nice over here. Get some street lanterns for your death-defying dinner. And then one over here for our pig picnic blanket. And then I have some clownfish chairs. I might as well just put them like around here for some nice lounging. And then we got my boy Kevin the snowman. We can never ever have a build without Kevin. And we'll also put down his fish Nemo. You know what? Let's put a cloth frame or a few cloth frames right behind Kevin, and we can color them white, hopefully. Yeah, there is a white. And there we go. That's Kevin's corner with a K. So Kevin's K-orner. And we'll give Kevin some bean bags. Why not? Kevin does deserve them. He needs a nice rest after having the most handsome carrot nose in the world. You know, it takes a lot of effort. I mean, just look at his biceps. I mean, they're just insane. They're literally like twigs. And we'll put a lantern here for the picnic place. So we have a street lantern and a stone lantern. And then we'll do the same thing on top of our death-defying dinner place. Let's check if we have any more furniture. Oh, wait, I have bookshelves. We could use that. Sunflowers as well. Pillows. Some more flowers. Okay, we can do some decorating. Mushroom chair. No idea what we could do with that. And we have a writable sign too. So we're gonna put that right in front of our base. Let me get rid of this defensive blueprint first. What the world? Wait, you can't pick these up? You used to be able to pick these up, I think. Huh. Well, I guess we can't pick that one up. But we could put this right here. World's tallest base. Nice. Nice, bro. Look at that. That's insane. All right, let's finish it up. Let's finish the best base I've probably ever built in my life. We did good with the decorating. It looks aesthetic. We got a clownfish couch, so we can make it into like a mega sofa. Hold up. Let me pick up all of these. Yeah, so we can do like couch, chair. Then we got like a mega clownfish sofa. All right, we take those. Now we'll have some pillows for like footrest. We'll also paint them to be orange like that and like that. Dude, all right. Let's see. Almost done. What's next? Sunflowers. We got some of these. We can have them be around our picnic area just to make it, you know, nice and like the ground, even though we're 100 billion feet off the ground. All right, there we go. Got a bunch of flowers surrounding that. Now we have a mushroom chair. I don't know what we could do for this. Maybe like some... No, I don't want to do that. Could I? Yes, this is what we were doing with our mushroom chairs. We're gonna put them in very convenient places. You know, this is a place that people could commonly go to, and it's very nice and convenient, and you're not about to die or anything like that. It's totally cool, man. All right, there we go. Now I have a bookshelf. Books are pretty fun to read. It just has to be a good book. So we'll put that at the foot of the bed, just like this, so I can pick up a book whenever I'm about to sleep. And I think that's all I want to place. That is all I want to place. Okay, now is time for the base tour. The tallest base in 99. Bro, I have to run over here just to get a good view of this thing. Look at it. It's like fading out in the distance because it's all right. You know, let's just start our base tour, man. So over here, we've got our fuel source. This is what's been fueling me for a while. I like to put the oil drill right next to the lake just so it all piles up in here nice and tidy. Then we got our sign, the world's tallest base, and we got the ground floor. Nothing too special in here. We just got our campfire, our crafting bench with, keep in mind, I have 8 forest gems and 37 cultist gems. That's insane. Then we got my alt account looking nice and criminal-like. But here's where everything gets cool because we have some stairs to climb all the way up into our first floor where you enter into our nice, luscious green farm. I actually really like the design with the street lanterns. It makes everything look really cool. But let's go ahead and go up one more floor, which is the living room. We've got a nice little hangout area right here where we can play some board games. And then for the kids, we have a story time area where I can read them stories. They have nice bean bags and footrests, which are very cool. But going up even more, we finally have the kids' actual floor where you can see they have their tents. They have a nice little hangout area where they can eat food and potentially fall backwards and die. But they've got their tents, bean bags, everything very nice. And going up even higher, we have our indoor basketball court. Super cool. And we have our nice viewing area. Pay me $5 and I will give you one of these wooden stools. $50,000 for this chair and $7 for the benches. And we even have our own... Oh, what the world? I still have a basketball. Okay. I could try to shoot it. Do I make it? Nope. Okay. And coming up to our very last floor, we have my room. Pretty pretty nice. I will save this for the last part of our base tour. But starting from this side, we have a nice little picnic area. You know, you eat whatever you like. We have a chopping board phasing in and out of existence. Got a bunch of flowers to make it feel nice and like the outdoors. And we got my boy Kevin's corner and his pet fish Nemo, beanbags, all that looking nice. We got my bed, which looks actually really cool. I kind of like the way that I designed it. And a nice huge couch with some footrests if you need them. But finally, the best part of our base, the double gazebo death-defying table dinner place thing where if you fall, yeah, you're dead. But what's even cooler than that is we have chairs up here that are really romantic. Imagine you had a wife and you and your wife were just sitting up here, you know. Wouldn't this be so cool? I mean, you two would be having the greatest time. And with that is the tallest base in 99 nights.